Jacob, if we talk about Torm more widely before the discussion we've just enjoyed, is it fair to say Torm's truly turned the corner?
Well, I think that at least in the organization, with our customers, with our relationship banks and investors, I can say that everybody feels that we have turned the corner. The company went through a restructuring process back in 2012 to 15, and now we have spent basically 6 quarters getting everything back to normal. So yes, we are a normalized structure, and we find it, of course, exciting to serve our customers at the same time as seeing new opportunities for Torm going forward.
And of course, one of the announcements you made last year was shifting aspects of the operation to London. How's that all going?
Yeah, so it's correct that we now have a Torm PLC, which is a holding company for the full Torm structure. And here we have an office here in London, and we have also hired personnel in order to have a fully functioning holding structure for the full group.
And turning to the discussion, I think it's fair to say you struck a fairly upbeat tone when it came to the product tanker and its prospects.
Yes, we are still very confident around the longer term prospects. We are seeing that short term there's volatility in the market. 16 on average was not a good year. Rates were down by 45% compared to the previous year. However, we are still seeing these spikes and volatility in the market. So fundamentally, yes, right now we are eating through a supply glut of ordering coming to the market, but medium to long term, as we also pointed to during the discussion, we are seeing that there is constraint on new capacity coming to the market, and we could believe that that will continue for some years.
I believe you cited an average annual growth rate of 4% for the next 5 years?
That's correct. When we sort of model out how will this play out with the known capacity which is there, and then if we build on that, what we see as how the market will evolve, then it's about 4%, whereas the growth on the demand side in our calculations is around 6%. So that bodes for, the optimism that I'm striking, that is stemming from that.
And the secondary market remains an enticing one. I believe you quoted a figure of 25% reduction in prices over the recent period.
Yes, we have seen that ship values in the secondary market has fallen by up to 25%. And if we look at 2016 overall, I think this has been, to us, one of the surprises that values have actually dropped by that much. Albeit that freight rates and day rates have come down, it is mesmerizing that asset values have come down so quick. On the other hand, we are seeing that it's very few transactions. You have a population of more than 2,000 vessels in this, and it is a fraction of that is being traded at these relatively low prices. But we find it very interesting, and of course watching that space as we go through 2017.
Now, like your colleague on the panel, you contradicted the moderator in his assessment of the last quarter of 2016 and the first quarter of 2017.
Yes, what was being alluded to was that the freight market in the end of the year was stronger. That is correct, but it was for a relatively short period, and it's more affecting 17 that is really being able, in our opinion, to be seen in the results of product tanker owners for the Q4 of 16, because it takes some time. It has a drag from the time of really fixing, and then it comes into your books. So yes, we're probably not that optimistic around that Q4 will be a fantastic quarter for product tankers owners in general, including Torm.
And finally, a two-part question, if I may. What do you think will be the biggest decision you'll make in 2017, and what do you perceive to be the biggest opportunity?
Well, that is a tough one. I think in general, how I would like to answer is that when we meet in 1 year from now, what we want to have achieved with all of our actions is to be standing as a reference company in the sector, so that our customers, our organization, our investors, and obviously in this forum also lending banks and institutions see Torm as a safe haven, as a product tanker reference company in the sector. So that's our ambition for 2017.
All right, you haven't quite answered the question, so I'm going to be cheeky myself and recast it slightly. If 2016 in trading terms was a 6 on a scale of 0 to 10, with 10 being outstanding, what do you forecast for 2017?
I think we're going to be around the same 6 mark.
I look forward to talking in a year's time.
Thank you.